On the way to reach my goals, a lot of those open and close. I've been spending millions on clothes, I've been making millions off clothes. Staying new money to the old, garbage stay bitches and old. Cut up my shirt.
You too. Good motherfucking morning. We're sitting at our desk right now. Just got done with the morning routine, working on some client work, and now I really have no direction for this video. My number one thing I think I want to help out with is your mindset and your thoughts and your reality. And if you want to create the future life that you want to live, you have to start acting like the person that you want to become. But this starts with your thoughts create your reality. See, here's the thing. I never thought or I never knew how important your thoughts are. And not only your thoughts, but your actions. But do you know how easy it is to let something just ruin your day, or somebody to piss you off, and then you're just in a bad mood, and you let everybody around you dictate your emotions? This is going to put you at a different frequency and vibration. Life is all about frequency and vibration. And you can't let other people dictate how you feel. It's easier said than done, but you just have to shrug it off like ain't shit happened. Because the future you and the future life that you want to live starts with taking daily action to become that person, acting like you are already that person. So here's the thing about the mind. The mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's fake. So if you're tricking it and you're acting like the person you want to become and you're taking all the action and being that person, I promise you, if you don't give up, you will become that person. But this is how powerful your thoughts are. If you keep thinking the way you've always thought, you'll keep living the way you've always lived. Changing my thoughts and changing the way I think and view the world has changed my life tremendously. I come from a small town in Reno, Nevada. I currently live like 20 minutes outside of Atlanta, Georgia right now. And the opportunities that I have arose for myself just by changing my mindset, my thoughts, my habits, my alignment with the person I want to become, I've had a great deal of opportunities ahead of me. When I moved to Georgia, I did a little bit of strength and conditioning back in college, and training has always been a part of my lifestyle. I was an ex-college baseball player. I currently I do online coaching, one-on-one online fitness coaching and mindset. My first client in Georgia is a NFL player. Like, I would have never thought I would have been in the position that I'm in. And I'm super fucking grateful to live the life I live. But it's because the power of breaking the habit of being yourself starts with looking yourself in the mirror and realizing that you are the problem. Everything that you have in your life right now is everything that you have done leading up to this moment, with all the actions you've taken, with everything that you've done for yourself. You have what you have and you are where you are. So you can't be mad at it. And if you are, great. You have the power to change that, because this is your world. I'm just living in it. We're all just living in it. You have the power to dictate where you end up. So it's like, I never believed my thoughts could change my life because I didn't think that way. In high school and even after college, work, gym, video games on repeat. That's all I did. It took me, once I realized I knew my purpose, once I realized I knew what I wanted to do, that's when it took me to realize, like, okay, I got to make changes in my life. And you might have to do the same. I threw my PS4 500 feet up in the air. That felt good. I sold my PS5 because these were distractions that I had in my life that were going to hold me back from where I want to go. If I wanted to become the greatest mindset and online fitness coach, I can't be fucking playing video games all the time. It's just not going to happen. I have to align myself with the life I want to live. So that means waking up, doing my morning routine, working on my client programming, working on getting more clients, providing impact and value for you guys, and then eventually, XYZ lead down to my other goals that I have for myself. But it's all about aligning your path with the person you want to become. So here's the start for you. Stop waking up rolling over and grabbing your phone and scrolling on TikTok for 30 minutes to an hour. That's going to absolutely destroy your drive and your motivation. You need to have a morning routine, something that gets your mind into flow state. So for me, I wake up, I drink 32 ounces of water with lemon and pink salt. I go outside, I do 50 push-ups, not for a pump, just to get the blood flowing. Just because it's hard and like I don't really want to do it, but I feel good, I feel awake after it. And then I come back inside, I will either read, I will either take the dogs for a walk, I will either journal. By the way, I used to think journaling was super gay, but it's super important to make sure that you journal, because the journal is what keeps you aligned on your day-to-day basis, which we'll get to this other method in a minute. But do your morning routine, something for yourself, just something quiet to yourself. Don't look at your phone. After the morning routine, go crazy. Go look at your phone. But don't look at it for the first moment that you wake up. You don't need to look at it. I promise you, you think you do. You absolutely do not. Because here's the thing. Scrolling, doom scrolling, porn. Absolutely no difference. They're both awful for you. If you're still watching porn, you're just a little boy. If you want to become a man, or if you want to become the man that you want to become, it starts with actually taking care of yourself so you can take care of the others around you, your significant other, your family, whoever it is. But you have to work on yourself, because if you aren't pouring into your cup with your morning routine, going to the gym, doing all these things for yourself, going for the run, if you aren't pouring into your cup, how the fuck are you supposed to pour into anybody else's cup? Because, I mean, that's just life. You're going to be pouring into cups. You got work. You got your girlfriend or your wife. You got, your kids. You got your family. You got yourself. You have so much fucking shit to pour out of your cup. You need to be refilling your cup. And it starts with your morning routine. The one time in your day where it's so fucking quiet, you're at peace with yourself, and nothing could ruin it, You're just by yourself. Just take the time to be by yourself, be in your thoughts, meditate, do whatever you need to just set yourself up to have a good day. And lastly, one thing that's going to help you out a lot is when I stopped playing video games, I started reading books. This I just got done reading. This was the first book that I ever read. If you haven't read this, though, I highly recommend that this be the first book that you read. You probably read other books before, but if you're going out to buy another book, this is the book to read. Because guess what? And this is like a sequel to the book, but not really. It's the same author, same idea, same mindset-esque type books. But this right here changed my entire life. I was in the middle of a bodybuilding competition where I would read this thing on the Stairmaster for, I'd be on the Stairmaster for 40 minutes, man. I would read this thing for like 30 to 40 of the minutes that I was on the Stairmaster. But Think and Grow Rich. This helps you elevate your lifestyle, your mindset, your financial status, everything in your life. It grows you in every aspect because it demands you to. It's showing you that there's so much more out there in the world than what you're doing for yourself right now. And if you truly want to live the life you want to live, this teaches you how to do it. What else is going to teach you how to do something? The value in this book is worth the $11 that it cost me. Like, it's overwhelmingly filled with so much information that I would read this book 3 times before I read anything else. I only read it once. But the power of thought, desire is the starting point of all achievement, faith. It goes on and on. But this is what struck a nerve in me. Because before this book, I had no purpose. I had no value in my life. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. I was always working on trying to become a firefighter, and it just didn't feel like 100%. I wasn't 100% in it. This book helped me find my purpose. This book helped me wake up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning to go do cardio, work all day, go back to the gym later, and just give myself something to look forward to. Because I'm building the life that I want to live. And it starts with you. And it starts with me. You're the only one that can make this shit happen. You're the only person that can create your own reality. And I think it's super fucking cool that you have the power to do that. But I see so many negative people all the time walking around being just negative about goddamn everything. And you're just not going to make it. You are what you think. If you're negative, you're going to attract negative. This is why it's crucial to just change your mindset and be positive and know that everything works out for you, and it's going to work out for you because it's going to work out for you. It might take a year, it might take 5 years, it might take 10 years, but it's going to fucking work out if you don't give up. The only way you don't make it is if you give up. So getting in the best shape of your life, physically and mentally, is going to be the best thing you can do for yourself so you can pour into the other cups of your life. It's like one of my new favorite artists is, as of like 6 months ago, a guy called Russ. He's from Atlanta. And his songs are all very relatable because he talks about being broke and he talks about, the struggles, all the same struggles that we have. But it took him 10 years of making music to finally, make it, quote unquote, or make his money, do his thing. But it took him 10 fucking years. Most of you fucking try for 6 months and give up on yourself. Maybe even a year and give up on yourself. It's going to work out. It's just, it works out differently for everybody. But you have to start pouring into yourself. So here's exactly what you're going to want to do. So I've been doing this for like over a year now. But you're going to grab a journal, a gratitude journal. I write in this thing every day. It could be literally, whatever. But I write in it every day. It's either every night or every morning. I write down my goals, my day-to-day basis stuff, things I want to get done in that day or things I want to accomplish, things I want to accomplish by the end of the week. But usually you want to reconvene every Sunday and just create like goals for the week for yourself. But get your journal if you don't have one. You're going to create this power list. On this power list, we have 5 different anchors. So we have a morning routine, a physical anchor, a business or work anchor, a personal anchor, and an evening anchor. And what you're going to want to put on it is everything that you want to get done throughout the day. So my morning anchor is read 10 pages, cold shower, gratitude journal, hydrate. After that, my physical anchor, put down whatever you're going to do for that day. I have 10,000 steps, workout, or run for X amount of miles, whatever I'm trying to accomplish that day. And then my business anchor, film YouTube video. That's one thing that I want to get done for myself, so I'm going to get it done throughout the day. Personal anchor, do laundry, clean around the house, meal prep for the next day, whatever that is for you. Evening anchor. Now the evening anchor is just as important as the morning anchor because the morning routine gets you prepped and ready for the day. The evening anchor kind of brings you back down. So you want to be able to calm yourself down because your mind is racing so many thoughts and so much shit because you just spent a whole day doing stuff. Your mind needs to take the time to turn off. Have you ever just laid in bed and just stare at the wall or stare at the back of your eyelids because you have a million thoughts all at once? It's because you need an evening routine just as bad as you need a morning routine. So the evening routine, I take a hot shower instead of the cold shower. Something to calm my mind down, something to calm my body down. I'll start a thing of tea. I have this fire-ass cinnamon tea. So I'll start that, and then I'll read X amount of pages, however I want, and I'll try to get no blue light at the end of my night as well. Blue light is just going to fuck up your eyes, your brain, and it's going to keep your mind racing still. And you get the blue light, not only the blue light, but you're probably looking at fucking TikTok videos and shit. So no blue light at the end of the night. If you're going to get some blue light before you go to bed, just get some blue light glasses, but get some real ones because there's a lot of fake ones out there. You just have to, you might have to find out what's real and what's fake. But blue light glasses, the ones that do work, they work. It's just so sensitive on your eyes right before you go to bed. So try not to look at any blue light. But these are the 5 anchors. This is going to be your power list. This is what's going to kind of change the trajectory of your life a little bit. Because for me, I've always struggled with ADHD. So I'm fucking everywhere all at once. I have so many thoughts in my mind. It feels like I have 100 tabs going and none of them are loading. I'll walk into a room and I'll forget what I was even there for. The power list keeps you grounded. The power list keeps you grounded. and it's going to change every single day. So you change it daily according to like what you're going to do through the day. And that's the cool thing about it, is that it's usually always different. My morning and my evening routine always stay the same, and usually the gym or my running. But everything else will change on a day-to-day basis. So it's up to you that you change this, and you look at this every night. So every night you're going to create your power list for the following day. This is what's going to help you out tremendously. This helped me out so much, and I really wish I could have started this and should have started it sooner. But it's like reading the books and shit. Like, I didn't start reading books until literally last year. So books have changed my life. I got a whole shelf right here, and I actually just finished Outwitting the Devil, so I need to go buy another one. But guys, it's this simple. Your life changes by changing your thoughts. The power of thought is so crazy to think about how strong it is. But if you want to get to where you want to go in life, if you want to get in the best shape, physically and mentally, you have to start working on yourself. And this is coming from someone who never worked on himself. I just went to the gym and I thought being fucking in shape was cool and good enough. But it means absolutely nothing if you have a shit mindset. But when you know you have more for yourself out in life, you already know you have what it takes. You just have to find the tools that get you there. So guys, I hold one-on-one free strategy calls. If you'd be interested in the one-on-one strategy calls, comment down below or DM me on Instagram at Brandon_Kernan. But I will go over all the protocols that I use with my one-on-one clients. I will go over all of that with you on a Zoom call, because it's something that will probably help you out in your life and give you direction and give you the tools that you need to take you to where you want to go. So DM me change or comment down below change, and we'll go over the protocol together on a Zoom meeting. But that's all I have for you guys. I fucking appreciate you if you made it this far. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.